I suspect things will start to change. People's opinions will start to shift as time goes on for a couple of reasons. One is that I think people will just start to have absorbed a bit the situation and start to hear stories from the Haitians themselves about their attitudes. But also, I think, of course, the situation in Haiti is going to change. It has to change. It's going to evolve such that, increasingly business is going to move, however slowly, back towards getting to normal, and the cruise ships are a part of life as usual for people in Haiti. Contrast between the reaction of Haitians to the cruise ship situation and the reaction of those of us in North America, or some of us in North America, to the cruise ship situation does sort of highlight certainly limitations in our understanding of this kind of situation. And partly that lack of understanding on our part is natural and to a certain extent forgivable. It's an extremely unusual situation, and we're trying to judge it from afar through that tiny little lens of the TV camera and the newspaper reports. But certainly I think we ought to give a good deal of weight to the words of the people actually involved and actually being affected by this. I wouldn't say that people, North Americans, critics who have felt uncomfortable with the cruise ship situation, I wouldn't say they're being irrational. I think they're having quite a natural reaction when you see when you see people in the kind of desperate situation the Haitians are in. There's sort of this very natural and I think praiseworthy discomfort with the comparison between their awful situation and our relatively comfortable, middle-class North American life where things have pretty much gone on as usual. So I think the reaction itself is kind of perfectly natural and probably a positive kind of moral reaction. I think the question then is what we do with it. And what I want people to do is to take that emotional reaction as a spur for action, as a spur to help, but then stop and think about, okay, what do I actually do with this reaction? Is it really necessary that I need to criticize the cruise lines? Am I helping anything by criticizing cruise lines and vacationers? Or am I just sort of overreacting to that admittedly natural reaction I've had to that contrast?